Welcome back to the channel, and this is another episode of Gym Words Decoded. In this series, we take a quick look at common workout related words and phrases used in the gym that are new to beginners and try to give the simplest explanation so that you aren't left out in the dark. And today's word is rest. More specifically, rest between sets. So let's get right into it. Now this one might seem pretty obvious, but its importance is largely misunderstood not just by the newbies, but even some seasoned gym goers. Rest between sets is simply taking a breather between sets. It's as simple as that. The problem is most beginners and even some seasoned gym goers, what they get wrong is how long that rest needs to actually be. So to explain this, let's start with two extreme ends. On one extreme end, we have persons who I'm not even kidding. I've seen persons take literally about 15 to 20 seconds rest between each working set. And I'm not talking about persons who are doing advanced drop sets or high intensity interval training. This is their conventional strength training movements with just 15 to 20 seconds rest between sets. This creates two potential problems. One, it increases the likelihood of nausea because your body isn't getting sufficient time to recover to adapt to the pressures that's being placed on it. Number two, you would not be able to effectively increase your loads from one set to the next if your rest periods are so short. Increasing your loads from one set to the next is an important part of providing enough mechanical stress on your muscles to create changes in strength, changes in growth, and changes in your overall metabolism. These are all changes that we want. Now, if you're telling me that, well, coach, I've been doing this and I'm still able to increase my loads from one set to the next even though I'm taking such a short rest period, it tells me one thing. You are not lifting enough weights. And if it doesn't challenge you, it's not going to change you. So let's work on that. On the other extreme end, which I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time because these are persons who simply spend way too much time resting between sets. If you're a beginner, you're spending 4 or 5 minutes between sets on your phone or chatting with friends inside the gym, don't be surprised if you're not getting the results that you want. If you're an advanced lifter like a power lifter, an Olympic weight lifter, that would be a different channel you'd be looking at. But since you're a beginner, we're talking about beginners, you don't need to be resting that long. So the question is, how long should a beginner be resting? How long should we be resting between sets? And the sweet spot is generally between 45 seconds to 90 seconds. Now this will vary from individual to individual. Other factors like rest, nutrition, all of these things will affect how much rest you may need a particular afternoon, especially the temperature of the gym. But in general, 45 seconds at the early stages of your workout, being after the first set or the first exercise and second set maybe, and as you progress into your sets during that same workout, you'll find it makes more sense to increase that rest period maybe up to 60 seconds and even up to 90 seconds. Remember, as a beginner, you're not going especially hard at this point. Your focus is going to be primarily on improving form. And once you've got that covered, you're going to start increasing your loads from set to set, progressively overloading, and that's going to allow you to get better results in a better period of time.